I'll probably just go on my knees. So let's look at, so we looked at getting under the neck last time. So we've got all the way around here, okay? So again, we talked about in the 10 critical principles, here's not good enough. If Dean can find my thumb, he'll be stripping that off. So we talked about that hand finds the jugular and then I cover it, this hidden hand principle. So two ways of finishing the rear naked. Again, when I make my rear naked connection, we have the contraction method, whereby my chest is going forward into Dane. I'm bringing my right elbow into his chest. I think about an invisible line between my arms. I'm going to connect my elbows, so now it's just this movement here. Danaher favours the rotational principle. So if I come to here, instead of contracting, all he's doing is withdrawing his right elbow and expanding his chest. So it's this method here. Again, you've got opposing forces on that one. My right elbow's coming back over his shoulder as my chest drives forward. Again, this is the method he prefers, because for some reason, the problem with the contractional method is if Dane gets two hands into the crook of my arm and pulls down and creates space, when I start to do this, it's difficult. I might get it, but I'm using a lot of upper body pressure. Whereas, same movement, when he gets those two arms in, it's just that. Also, the beauty about the rotation principle is I don't need to get my elbow underneath his chin. Sometimes that's the battle. When he's got a tucked chin, and I'm here, and I'm trying to get my elbow under his chin, as long as I get that, notice the way my elbow is nowhere near under his chin. The minute I lock the rear naked, when I start now this rotational principle, it's just this movement here. Expanding of my chest and the pull back off my right elbow. So two methods, the contractional principle or the rotational principle on finishing mechanics for the strangle.